What's good, Swan Nation? It's your boy Snoozy, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about signs that you grew up in Ottawa. Let's get to it. Number one, you're bilingual. Obviously in the city, we speak French and English, and I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times you be speaking English to somebody because obviously it's Canada. And then later on, you hear something in French that they say, and you're like, hold up, you could speak French all along? And it's just how it is, man. Like sometimes we forget that a bunch of people in the city are bilingual. Number two, you went to a Catholic school. And if you went to a French school, you probably got in trouble for speaking English. Number three, you would often go to Rideau, whether it's the shop or to chill with your homies. Like, it's just, it's kind of obvious, but I had to put it on the list. Four, you know about the McDonald's next to Rideau, man. Like, I wasn't even surprised when it was rated the worst McDonald's in Canada, but, like, in the day, it's pretty chill. But when the sun goes down, man, all the crackheads, all the schizos, all the mentally ill, all the fights, they're all over there, man. It's like a magnet, you feel me? Number five, you know how to deal with crackheads. Like every time you go downtown, there's at least one homeless person that hits you with that.
Give me $1, man. Ching. Give me $1, man. Come on, man, for somebody.
Like for real, man. When I was a kid, I remember I was scared to get lost downtown. And the same thing happens to me like Kevin in Home Alone 2. When he's downtown in New York and a bunch of like junkies speaks to him and shit. Like I was scared that shit would happen to me. But as you grow up, you know how to deal with them. You just ignore them, and most of the time it'll be okay. Sometimes you just mess with them too, like they be talking to you and you just play along with their nonsense. Number six, you know about that car. Yeah, that car. Basically that car, it came around, I would start noticing that car when I was like 15, 16 years old. But yeah, man, nowadays a bunch of tourists are just waiting for that car to pass by and take pictures. Speaking of tourists, you know about those Chinese tourists that be coming around July and take pictures about anything that exists around Parliament Hill. Like you're just used to them now. Number eight, you used to go to Cosmic Adventure or Midway. Like, back in the days, Midway was the shit, bro. Like, I remember you could win a Game Boy and later on you could win a DS. Like, do you know how big it meant for kids to win those type of stuff at Midway? Like, yeah, there's fun having now, but it didn't exist back in the days. But if you went to Midway Cosmic Adventures, bro, as a kid, like, you had a great childhood. Number nine, you went to museums. There's a lot of museums in Ottawa, so you at least went to one of them. And if you didn't went there by yourself or like with your family or whatever, I know for a fact the school brought you to at least one museum when you was a kid. Number 10, you grew up watching one of those channels. Especially TVO Kids, man, because TVO Kids is one of those channels that you didn't need cable to have it. And Mini TFO is pretty much a French version of it. White TV had some great shows and movies on the weekend. I remember at night they used to have some dope animes like Dragon Ball and One Piece. Teletoon had some great cartoons. And Family had some great Disney shows and Disney movies like High School Musical and all that stuff. 11, you would go to ByWard Market or anywhere downtown to have fun, whether it's to have some beaver tails, to eat at Zach's, whether it's to go skate at the Rideau Canal, or to go to the Winterlude every February, I think, aka Bal de Neige, And you would go there to just have fun, basically. That was your spot. 12, you've seen, you've met, and you know a bunch of Somalis. Like, depending on which area you live in, you cannot go outside without seeing one. Like, it's just how it is. Speaking of Somalis, there's also a bunch of Lebanese. Like, I remember in elementary school, they have those things called pizza parties where, you would eat pizza for lunch. Well, in my elementary school, there were so many Lebanese that we would have Lebanese parties, I guess you can call it. And they would bring shawarma to our school, like I think once or twice a year. And yeah, man, we would eat shawarma for lunch. And I remember they would have those pyramid juice, I think it's called bonjour. And yeah, that shit was good, man. Shout out to you guys. 14. If you don't know what that place is, are you really from Ottawa though? 15. You were low-key jealous of Toronto and Montreal because they were more hype as a city. 16. If you have a friend who lives in Barrhaven, Orleans, Kanata, all those areas, I know for a fact you would barely meet with them because those motherfuckers live far. 17. You had fun during Canada Day, man. Like, Ottawa is one of the best places to celebrate Canada Day. 18. I know for a fact a lot of you guys went to Gatineau to go clubbing when you turned 18 because in Ottawa it's actually 19 to be able to go to bars or to clubs. So you would just cross that bridge and go have fun over there. Alright, y'all, those were the signs that you grew up in Ottawa. If I missed some of them, if I missed some fun facts, let me know in the comment below. Until then, see ya.
Bye, have a great time.
Catch you next time on 613.
D Flowers, let them know.